This week was spent gathering materials for our retaining wall while finally starting to explore the areas around our property. I don't know if we've mentioned this, but Athena ended up joining the fire department as well, and earlier this week we were both called out to a fire at around 3 a.m. A semi's brakes had ignited, which apparently is pretty common. Later that same day, we were exploring this massive mining canyon, and at the end of the day, just behind the property, is when we saw that herd. We were both just staring in silence, and after a time, Athena turns to me and asks, "Is there ever a day where you don't think to yourself, I love our new life?"
Still coming down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we,
They big plans this week?
the weather app said that it would snow, but we've spent the last 2.5 months watching the weather app say it's raining 100% right now and looking out the window for it to be dry. So when it was like 3 days of snow coming up next week, I was like, yeah, right.
It's snowed every night for the last 3 nights. It's not a foot of snow.
No, it's
the wind, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not even really the snow coverage, because the snow coverage it comes strong in the morning and then it kind of peters out over the course of the day. You can see back here in the mountains, it's still snowing back there, which is great. That's kind of the silver lining here, is the mountains are getting plenty of snow, which hopefully means the imminent return of Pole Creek, and then hopefully it's enough water to carry us through the summer. I doubt it's going to get enough water just in the last 3 days, but maybe this will be the start, and now for the last couple months of winter, it'll start to accrue as it melts. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see, but I've tried.
She loves it.
She does. She really does.
She loves the snow. She's trying to make dog angles.
Yeah.
Dog snow angles. I don't know what she's
It's this wind that makes it almost impossible to be out here.
I mean, when we
And I don't know if you're catching it on the camera, but there's little flurries in the air.
Yeah. It's still snowing.
It's still kind of snowing.
And before we came out here, there was no wind.
I know.
I'm struggling to put gloves on in the background right now because
It's picking up, yeah.
And that really is the factor that's been killing us, because it said 32 yesterday. With the wind, it said feels like 9.
I know. Are you having a good time, big girl?
She's loving it.
I know.
It's got snow
all over.
I'm so
So, the week that I had planned on doing more earth moving has kind of been shot.
Yeah.
The ground's hard.
Once the snow stops, it's going to be lovely to dig.
Sure,
once it
yeah.
out.
I had originally wanted to go get rocks today instead, because I was like, well, if we can't dig, maybe we can go get stone.
Collect supplies.
Yeah, collect supplies. I think we got to do something. It's just cold. It's just really cold. I don't want to be out here.
No, yeah. We talked about possible inside projects.
We talked about some inside projects, but even the one that I was talking about in doing the shelves,
We realized we needed supplies.
we realized we needed supplies, but, I'm not going to be doing the saw cuts indoors.
There is no true inside project because it requires being outside.
I know.
'Cause I was
We don't got the space to work. If we had like a workshop in there or something, some kind of like,
oh, that's a dream.
yeah.
Oh, my face is freezing. I wish I had a beer.
Yeah, well, my scraggly one's not really helping.
I need to crochet myself, and if you wanted one as well, I'm just a full face cover, just like.
Yeah, we need the bank robber mask.
Yeah. Full ski mask. Figure out what we're doing today.
Let's figure out what we're gonna do today and get something done, because it's not gonna get any better. Oh, I know. I know. I know it. I know it. I know, pretty girl. I know. I know.
You look real happy, big girl. Yeah, she's already doing it.
She's pretty excited that she's back. And you can tell it's a fresh stream of water because of how dingy it is.
Yeah, it's been
It all the particles that have gathered over the winter, and since it's been dry now, all that surface dust is now being washed downstream. Because when we came here last year, and at the tail end of last year, it wasn't crystal clear water, but you could see the rocks that were being hit underneath it.
It was way clearer.
Yeah, so just to clear up, I hope that this is the start of it being back, but we had a full day of rain yesterday.
Took a lot of the snow off the mountain.
Yeah, but this is great. How loud it is and how much it is great.
Okay, you guys. Sabine, come back. Oh, okay. Good boy. Gizmo. Griever.
Griever!
Get back here. Come on, Gizzy.
I know. Did you go out there?
Good boy.
Did you go out adventuring? Did you go out adventuring? Oh.
Come on, big girl. Let's go. Are you going to go through the water too? Crazy. Yeah. That looks more like your style. Oh, you ready?
I came to Philadelphia with a rod in my hand. I sure am no saint, I am no righteous man. I don't miss the cold, but I do miss the sand. It takes some adjusting, and I know that I can. And I tell you, I am no righteous man.
We definitely have to dam this up right here. There we go. That's what we want.
Looks good.
We got to get that V right in the center. See how they're all look like they're flowing good now?
Yeah.
So you got this V, and that's what pushes your gold right to there. To clear this out a bit, so our material will flow down the creek. And that's all we need right there.
Nice. It's a pretty quick little setup.
Yeah, my buddy John Marsh makes these. I saw him at an outing one time. It was pouring down rain. He pulls up. Guy looks like he belongs in Appalachia, right? And everybody's in their campers and they're all weathering it out, you know, waiting for the rain to stop. And then he's like, oh, is this the hammer outing? And I was like, yeah, it's the hammer outing. He goes, good, good. I got a sluice box I want to show you guys. That thing? He's like, yeah, I made that. And it's just this thing that he made out of like JB Weld and aluminum.
Oh,
And I'm going, that ain't gonna work. He's like, yeah, that's a reverse shear. I said, Hungarian ripples, man. You don't need to rework the wheel. We already know how to catch the gold.
yeah.
And he goes, yeah, but let me show you this. He grabs his sluice box and we go down to the creek, set it in, and I literally just take a big shovel out, you know, dump it right into his sluice box, and a picker, you know, 0.2 quarter-gram picker landed right in the first ripple and stopped. So I've been sold ever since. It catches good fine gold. That's why I brought it. A lot of people make the mistake of going really slow.
That's what I was kind of thinking I had to do, but kind of.
Because the roughness of the plastic itself is acting as a buffer to keep that piece of gold stuck down with gravity.
Oh.
So that's a chunk of lead,
Oh.
right? You see, and it gets dropped down, and there it is right there getting stuck right behind that one. So, and the lead's out here because of people shooting guns. If it clears back into it, there's like a right there, see, that's a piece of lead shot.
Oh, okay, that little white?
Yeah, that little white thing, that's a piece of lead shot. Not too much beginner's luck, but there's a piece of gold right there.
Oh, yeah.
See all that other irony stuff?
Yeah. Now I get to walk up there. Sometimes you pay for the shot, you know, you pay for it in exercise or mostly exercise, mostly strain, mostly physical strain is what you pay for it in. Sometimes you get a wound from doing something dangerous, but if you don't die, the shot's always worth it. All right, here we go.
Double bridge looks amazing from over here.
Oh, wow. Well, we're up above it now. I wonder if we're gonna be able to see. I should have brought the freaking drone.
You know what I was gonna say? You should put your camera on the tripod and like raise it up above the car.
All right. We're bungeed in down here. You gonna get a shot of it? Okay. I'm gonna hit record and then we'll drive
Take
up
it slow?
in. Yeah. I mean, we'll have no choice but to take it slow, but hopefully the shot is good.
Oh, look, the moon's right above the mine.
Oh, that's cool. It's very Star Wars.
It is very Star Wars.
What? You don't have any zoom? You have one and one?
I
One?
have 2. I get the 2, that's it.
Oh. It's not. I filmed it. I put it on film, but I'm gonna do another shot right here and compare. Freaking Golconda Chupacabra. All right, well, let's get out of here, and next time we should bring our pellet gun.
Yeah, we think we should do a little bit better about
Yeah, get it having protection. I feel like it's gonna be our decision how much we want to take. You know, like we don't want to overdo on the white,
We don't.
but there's plenty.
There's plenty.
Before we start gathering, let's walk back down in here and kind of take a look at kind of what's going on back
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I haven't even
Because I haven't seen.
Are you gonna talk? Well, I mean, I'm.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna talk. Well, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to capture all of it behind you. It's very dramatic.
It's super dramatic. Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can do it justice.
I don't know.
It's like you were saying, this is, if we were making movies, this would be a spot you would come.
Yeah. This is a very Tatooine location here.
Oh yeah, you could see like the Mandalorian like coming through a place like this.
Yeah. So this is an old mine. Let's see if I can channel my best Jeremiah. So Jeremiah would say, so he would look and he would find these strings of minerals and be like, here's what they were chasing. And then you would see what they were digging at. Maybe it's these, it's not these darker lines. It's got to be this lighter stuff. The darker lines aren't where it's at. The lighter stuff, the quartz. Quartz is a marker for gold. And a lot of this white here that you're seeing, especially the golden white, is quartz. And that's what they were chasing. They were chasing whatever the lines in this quartz were. Here's a close-up shot of it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at here. So I'm not a professional. That chips really well though. Oh, too much. So
I mean, I say we pick from up front.
we're gonna have to pick them up for sure. 'Cause carrying these out of here would not be fun at
I
all.
don't want to disturb the look of this either. Oh, look, is that an old drill part?
That's the head of the drill that was boring into this thing.
Wow.
And that's kind of, you know, in talking to not just Jeremiah, but other miners that are kind of in the area, is echoing the same thing I've heard kind of time and time again, which is that the mining operations that were in this area that did all this were industrial scale. So they were looking for the big stuff, and, you know, they were boring in to get bulk.
So once the big easy stuff is gone, they move on?
They move on, which leaves a lot of little stuff kind of that fall through the cracks for other people to come and find, kind of in the area too, because they pre-did a lot of this work. That's why in this area you'll see just claim marker after claim marker.
We drove past one on our way up.
Well, yeah, we drove past one. I could see some spotted up at the top of the hill, all along the top of this ridge here. There's a bunch of markers that dot it because, you know, fledgling and entrepreneurial miners can come out here, stake a claim, and find enough gold to make it worth their while.
I bet. I mean, especially if it's just for yourself.
Yeah. And the benefit to us is that they're looking for precious metal, and they're leaving all these sweet rocks behind.
And we're looking for rocks.
And we're looking for rocks.
Yeah, we get to benefit benefit from that.
That's way too
Hey,
large.
no. Let's not mess with anything back there.
I know. It's just like a table-sized flat piece of rock.
It is. But it's so cool back there.
Oh yeah. Look at this. Come look at, get a shot of this. Oh, I can get it with my phone.
Is it really sandy? Sparkly?
It would take forever, but this
I think there's some up front.
is great sand.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. I think there's some in the pile. I think there's some piled up front.
Yeah. That's really good stuff. Top tier sand.
Yeah, it's us and our rock expertise.
Yeah.
We know
Well,
top
you
tier
know,
sand when we see it.
I'm learning what's valuable and what's not as far as like regular stones are concerned. Especially for building purposes.
Let's walk a little bit further back there and then let's get
Yeah,
to
let's
work.
go back down this way. Let's see.
That's cool.
These kind of pieces are great. Oh, there's so many.
There's one song that you've used a few times in the videos.
Uh-huh.
The basically the one that's like a modge of all the spaghetti western songs.
Oh yeah.
And this is like what I hear in my head.
So I've actually only used it once. There's 3 different songs that sound
Oh,
very similar.
I thought it was the same song each time.
No, they all kind of pull from different cliche sounds of those westerns, but it's different songs.
Keep walking forward. I'm trying to capture the scale of it.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
This is the part we can see from our house. That we always see.
We're that way.
Yeah, we're on the other side and we always see this bright white.
Yeah, we see this. We see the top of this here.
Yeah, from the. You can see it from everywhere on the property.
How cool. It's our rocks and our home.
All these rocks came from up there.
Ghost monsters aside, it was a quiet week spent working while playing. Our garden deadline came and went thanks to the weather, but if we're gonna survive the fire season this summer, we need the water. What started as a way to salvage the week collecting wall rocks turned into a pretty amazing side quest. And somewhere between panning for gold and showing off our ghost dog video, I thought to myself, I love our new life.